In your community matters, a 16-year-old girl from Sundown took her last breath on Wednesday. She had an 8-month-long battle with cancer, and throughout her life, she touched many hearts. KLBK Skylar Soto spoke with Kennedi Diaz's parents to remember who she was.
She didn't get to do the ringing of the bell in the cancer center, but the day that she closed her eyes and went with Jesus, that bell was rung.
When Kennedi Diaz was in the 8th grade, she started having hip pain. She was also very active in school sports.
And as the time progressed, as she got older, it just was one thing to another, and they would never find anything wrong. And on May the 6th, Dad took her in to an emergency room visit, and she was in a lot of pain.
That's when Kennedi was diagnosed with a rare cancer typically found in grown men.
She had neuroendocrine tumors.
Debbie and Samuel say their little girl, the youngest of 4, was a fighter and knew nothing could overcome her that she couldn't handle.
Cancer fight was for the body, right? But the spirit that was inside her was an 8-month journey for God to prepare her. The royal daughter is glorious within the palace. Her clothing is woven with gold. She shall be brought to the king in robes in many colors. Yes, cancer lost, because she's cancer-free.
Debbie says through this journey, it made their faith and their family grow.
Kennedi left a lot of sad people, but we know where she's at now, and she's in a better place. And we know that the second she closed her eyes here on earth, she opened her eyes and saw Jesus.
16-year-old Kennedi impacted the whole community at UMC and Sundown.
Just put it this way, no one at UMC does not know who Kennedi Diaz is. They all know. She was talked about very much, and a lot of it was because of who she was and what she stood for.
Kennedi's parents say they don't want anyone to ever think prayers didn't work or that prayers were never answered.
I had the experience of being able to lead her home and watching her take her last breath, and it was amazing. But she looked at me, stared at me through the whole process and never took her eyes off of me until she took her last breath. And, leading her home, hope that people can understand that.
Skylar, Soto, KLBK News.
Our thoughts are with that family.